What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How we doing?
Hey.
So, seventh commandment, John.
Seventh
What's up?
commandment. It's a good one, too. It's one that we all know kind of just inherently is wrong. It's, you shall not steal, right? So what does the Catechism say? What does this mean? That's our big Lutheran question, right?
Yeah. How do we do
So what
this?
does this mean? It says, we should fear and love God so that we do not take our neighbor's money or possessions or get them in any dishonest way, but help them to improve and protect their possessions and income.
Whoa, so John, check it out. So we know the first three commandments. We've been doing this whole dividing the first three and the second group of seven.
That's right. The two tables of the commandments.
Yeah, so we're kind of getting deep into this second table.
Right.
And what God's doing is he's protecting things. He's putting his blessings in our lives in these different ways. He's blessing our families and protecting our families. He's blessing our lives, our individual bodies with the fifth commandment, don't murder.
Yep.
He's blessed our spouse, the one we're going to marry and live and love with and serve.
That was the sixth commandment.
That was the sixth. And now in the seventh, God's actually putting his blessing and his protection on your property, on
our stuff.
On your stuff.
Like the stuff I got for Christmas?
Yeah, like that's yours.
Yeah, all that stuff?
Yeah,
Is that like an extended warranty?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Kind of, sort of?
Yeah, John, it is an extended warranty. And
Yes!
this is crazy. Think about the implications here. Not just for the extended warranty, but also that God cares about our relationship to this stuff in our lives, but also our relationship to other people's stuff.
Yeah, it's important, right? So the commandment is you should not steal. Thou shalt not steal, right?
Yeah.
Which makes it seem like it's all about you taking stuff. Like, you know, you go to the grocery store and your mom says that you can't get any Oreos. That's really sad, right? But you decide that you're just going to go take those double stuffed Oreos, put them underneath your coat, and you're just going to walk out the door with them, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's stealing 101, right?
Stealing 101.
That's how you do it.
Exactly.
So, yeah, John, I mean, you nailed it right there, right? We all know what's wrong.
Yep.
From the time we're little. Like,
Right.
This is no joke.
Right. But God says it's bigger than that. There's something deeper there. You weren't happy with what your mother said to you. You weren't happy with what you already had. You decided you needed something bigger, something that God wasn't necessarily providing for you. The stuff you had, He's blessed, and He wants you to take care of it and honor it and enjoy it.
Absolutely. I think you hit it there, John, and you connected back with the first three commandments, right? If you're taking stuff that isn't yours, ultimately you're saying, hey God, you're not giving me what I need. I'm going to take it. Right? From others.
Yeah.
So, and if we think about this bigger, John, you think about, well, what if when we get jobs and stuff, what if we go to work and we just slack off all day? What if we're doing, work for whatever job we get, cutting lawns or working at a grocery store or working at McDonald's?
What about being a firefighter?
Or being a firefighter?
That'd be fun.
That's a great job.
What about being a banker?
Banker?
That'd be cool.
Or
Engineer?
a teacher?
Teacher. That's always fun. What about being a pastor? It's a good thing too.
That's wild.
So whatever you're doing, whatever you're doing, at whatever stage of life, when you're doing it, what happens when you decide to totally slack off? You decide that between noon and 4 is nap time, and you're still on the clock. You're still supposed to be working, and you just decide, well, I'm just going to take a nap, and you just go ahead and just do it every day. Your boss tells you stop doing it, you continue to do it.
Yeah. You're hurting the business.
Mm-hmm.
You're stealing that time that business is paying you, stealing it back for yourself, and you're hurting the people that business serves.
Right.
Let's go crazy here, John.
Okay, yes.
What if we put it right in their lives? What if you're doing a group project at school?
Oh, wow, a group project at school.
Group project. Everybody's contributing. What if you just decide not to do your part?
What if you picked your group because the other people in your group are really good at doing this project. And you figure, well, I'm not going to have to do anything.
And
they're going to all do it for us.
Like
Freeloading.
I'm gonna let John do the rest of this confirmation video. But I did enough.
No.
Oh,
Get back here.
Sorry,
Get back
I'm sorry.
here. What? In a sense, that is stealing the time and energy from other people that you should have been putting in. Not doing your best work. Not doing your best at what you do and what God has called you to do is stealing that time and those resources that could be used for other things. So stealing isn't just about taking Oreos from the store, right? It's not just, in our day it was like illegally downloading music or things like that.
Yeah.
It's about using your gifts and talents to the best of your abilities all the time and not trying to get something for nothing when you're not.
Because you're taking it from others.
Which is called stealing.
Well, let's flip this role one more time,
right.
John. Let's say, so instead of like we're working for a company, right? Or a boss is over the top of us.
Yes.
Let's flip it and say we're the ones.
We're in charge.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's say you're selling your car.
Okay.
All right.
Selling my car.
And you know that, man, it doesn't run.
It has a lot of troubles, especially in the winter. It won't start right. The tires are not so good. Like it's not good. Yep.
And let's say you list it for sale. Like new, you say.
In the summertime, though.
In the summertime.
In the summertime,
yeah.
I list it for sale.
And I buy your car.
Not yet, because first I've told you it runs perfectly. It's awesome. There's nothing wrong with it, even though it never starts in the winter.
He rips me off, lies to me, and defrauds me as I buy his car. No, he does it knowing he's getting more money than he should for what he's selling. He pulls the wool over my eyes and he steals from me. In that situation, do you think you would know you were wrong?
It depends, right? We might think that, well, you should have just been a better buyer. Let the buyer beware, right?
Yeah.
But at the same point, I did lie about how good the car was. And I knew, honestly, that I didn't represent my possessions that God blessed me with in an honest way. So I stole that extra money or that opportunity from you.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times, guys, and we fall into this. I fall into this. Whatever gets you ahead, right? Like both of us, man, we have what we get in our paychecks, and we want to make the most out of that. And so we think, oh, well, if I get a little extra over here, it's okay if it hurts them a little bit. Right? It's their fault. But really, you see what God's doing here in the 7th commandment is he's connecting and blessing you and your connection with your possessions, but he's also connecting and blessing your neighbors to their possessions. He wants you. He desires you. He wills that you act righteously. You respect and love your neighbors and defend their property and income.
Yeah. So it's not just about your stuff, about how God blesses you with stuff, which is a big thing to think about in the first place. But it's also that he calls you to defend and protect your neighbor's property as well. And that means in your relationship with them, to treat them fairly and honestly, right? So stealing is big. Stealing is, in one sense, very simple, but it applies as you get older and you start having deeper relationships with people. It's a bigger thing as well. So, 7th commandment?
Do not steal.
Do not steal.
Do not steal.
Is not good.
No.
So,
check out the worksheet. There's going to be tons like little scenarios on there, probably 5 or 6 of them for you guys to like sound out back and forth with your parents. We're going to do some more work with that in confirmation this week.
Sounds good. All right. Until next week, we'll see you later.
See you guys. Jesus loves you. A lot. A lot more than a lot. I'm going to edit this part out.